Why haven't you bought the Outrun sticker yet? Welcome to another vlog, guys. I can't say enough that I'm pumped on this, and I wish the pile was smaller because I'm really proud of that sticker. I think it's sick. But anyway, we've got a really big day ahead of us. Russ is here brighter and earlier than I expected him, which is good. There's nothing wrong with that.
I've already been out and doing stuff.
Yeah, I went to go get breakfast and Tiana called me. She's like, Russ is here. And I was like, ah. So we've got good tools instead of my tools.
Yeah.
Yep. It is hose day. Every day's hose day for us.
No.
On the Tinder.
No. That work.
That doesn't work.
They're all fucked.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yep. Oh, well, I don't know. I've never had a dating app or Tinder or anything. So I'm going to go out there. I'm going to get my 8.6 out of the way because my 8.6 is there. We're going to move the s13 out where it's visible. Well, not visible, out where we can work on it. And while we're doing that, I'm going to dodge Tiana because she's still in her pajamas. I've just got a swing case for my Raptor. So I'm going to put that in while I'm there as well, because I don't have any cases or anything in the back of the Raptor. So I want something I can put my stuff in and not be worried about, you know, about it getting wet or any of that sort of jazz. So yeah, I'm pumped on that. I'm going to move the 8.6 and help Russ. Russ, why are you so sensitive? That's my senses. Ooh, baby. God, this car's sick. I haven't touched it since Sydney, so I've been a bit emo about my quarter panel, so I'll have to get it fixed. Alright, so Russ is getting started. I've got the Raptor back in. I need to get those spacers for those things, rails, so I can actually bolt them on properly. Well, all of that needs to finally be bolted on, but yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Somehow both my jacks are at the track, and I need to get the car across. Went to find my jack, couldn't find my jack, so I've had a brilliant idea. Ever since I've done that little thing to my dash, I think I'm a genius. So I've got GK Tech ramps. I flipped them upside down, and I'm just going to slide them under the tyres. And my theory is we'll be able to push it just up onto there, and then because they're plastic, just like Macca's trays in a front-wheel drive, be able to slide the back end across nice and easy. That's my theory anyway. I get wifey on the camera to film it while me and Russ try and do it. Alright, just quickly while we're waiting for tea, check out my back grass. Been absolutely killing it on the back grass. I still can't get the front grass to grow properly. I think it's because all the sand and crap washes across and we've had so much rain, but my backyard is like on point. Can't wait to rip it all up and put a pool in. This makes it all worth it. I'm only doing this because Tiana's taking too long.
Am I filming you guys?
Yeah. Dude, that worked too well. That worked too well.
I reckon I could even do that.
Yeah, seriously. And the GK Tech ramps, it's mint. Thanks GK Tech. Good solid ramp. Couple little scratches, but that's why I flipped it upside down because I don't think it would have slid on that very well. That worked perfect. Alright, for anyone watching Russ, what's the process? Do you go and lay out all your fittings first?
Yeah, so I triple check, make sure I've got every single fitting I need, and then kind of pick where I want to put stuff, and then just line by line.
Oh, Russ, disclaimer for my guys from Zoo.
What?
Who messed up the length of the hoses?
I did. But I feel it was like 11 o'clock at night when we did that message.
Yeah.
And I was fucking tired.
But that's why I'm saying, like, there's so many variables when it comes to when you do your hoses and everything in a car. Like, people being tired, just little things, like one little number being missed. All those sort of things when you're ordering fittings for an entire car that just get missed. And that's why I'm saying it's very rare that you get it right first go. Every go sort of thing. There's always extra fittings to get. The wrong fitting gets sent, whether it's on a supply or, you know, on the ordering end of the deal. So the zoo guys actually did well. Russ was tired. That's completely fair. I had him here at 11 o'clock at night doing it after a full day of work. So we'll let him off the hook on that one. But my boys from Zoo hit me up. They're like, he only ordered 3 meters. He only ordered 3 meters. So sorry, Damo, you were right. Russ was wrong, but Russ was tired. So no one's wrong. Nah, Russ was wrong, but it doesn't matter.
Getting done.
It's getting done. So he's laying out all the fittings first, then I guess working out hose lengths from there, or you're doing more so working out your layout first, then run your lengths.
Layout and then run lengths.
Layout and lengths.
Yeah, so deciding at the moment, seeing fittings in the place, whether I want to run the feed from the rear and the feed from the front. I'm more likely going to run the feed from the front, so put the Y underneath the manifold.
You're more of a missionary kind of guy than a doggy style kind of guy.
It's just you tap out there.
Tap out.
Like, you just got no space.
Oh yeah.
And
That's what she said.
If I was going to run the
Apparently
Y,
it hurts from behind or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're smashing firewall.
Yeah, that's the problem.
As someone say, you cervixed out.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll let you get to it. I'm going to start getting to work on the swing case on the Raptor while I'm here as well. So there's sort of a mix episode between me fitting this swing case and Russ doing the piping, but I want to smash them both out today. But you see the back of my car, I've straps in it pretty much all the time. I have straps in here. So the idea is to be able to have the swing case in and keep the straps dry, because right now, especially with the rain we've had all week, all my straps are drenched, the ratchets start to go crappy and all of that. And then on top of that, when I do go away forward driving, I want to be able to put all my recovery gear in the swing case. Essentially, I ordered one because some people have said the quality's a bit shitty or whatever, so I want to try it for myself. No sponsorship deal, whatever. I ordered it retail price online the other night. That came really fast. Like, I ordered it midnight, I think Wednesday night, and they arrived yesterday afternoon, which is insane. But yeah, and that wasn't like expedited shipping or anything. So I'm going to put them on, see what it's like, and if it is rad and it works really well, I'll probably get another swing case for the other side. So that's the idea. Going to try it out now. And on top of that, one of my other things I want to do today is a big cleanup. This is all sort of, most of this is all spare stuff. Well, that's the oil cooler off the S13, and then the remainder are stuff we pulled off of this, which I'll use for like future projects. I've got a lot of spare old fittings off of various things. I got a bunch of old fittings, well, spare fittings from when this car was originally built, and I spent thousands on fittings that were wrong. So I've still got a lot of them, but we will be able to use them for things in the future builds, stuff with the the JZX90 and the 350Z and things like that. You know, maybe one day I go rear radiator on the 350Z and there's my hoses there, or in the Baraptor. I don't know if I'd want to go, you know, with nice braided lines and stuff on the Baraptor. Probably just plain old rubber the whole way would suit the Raptor better, the Baraptor. But yeah, get stuck in and get some stuff done. It's actually gone from raining and almost cold for Queensland, so like 27, which is cold for Queenslanders, to sweaty and hot again, and it's really humid because of all the rain we've had. So yeah, I'm gonna get started on the swing case. All right, so I don't know, there's a butterfly. Finally not cleaned. I'm gonna clean it in a second, but all the hoses are all gone. I've kept this one out because this might end up in the 370Z, because I'm getting real tired of the fuel surge issues with that car. As much as I didn't want to run something in cabin, I'm not really seeing a way around it at this stage. So I've gone ahead and separated as many fittings as I can, so I've got plenty of spares now, finding out that I've got things like spare pressure sensors and stuff, fuel filters, spare bracketry. Actually, you'll need that bracket to mount the pump.
Sorry, you got one on there.
Yeah, but this one's black and it's nice.
Yeah, we'll get there. Remember,
Mocking. Well,
don't need a scratch.
well you look weird. Oh, mocking the thing. I thought you wanted me to mock you. Sorry. So yeah. A couple spare fittings. Well, a bunch of spare fittings. Be able to take to events now when we have bigger events on. I'm going to clean the remainder of this. Russ has been getting a bunch of stuff done, fittings wise, and working out what he needs, he doesn't need. I'm learning a bunch, talking back and forth with him about what he's doing. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, you've already done a line. Yeah. So he's already done one line here. So he wants to mount the fuel pump nice and low because gravity. Is that what's the whole situation there?
I want the pump as low as possible, so any 044s don't like to suck, and they prefer to be gravity fed.
So they're married.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm probably going to either keep that for the, like I said, 370Z or Baraptor. Russ doesn't like the fuel pumps because they're old. Not super old, but they were in 85 and haven't been used for quite some time. I haven't got anywhere putting this case in yet because I've been doing everything else, but I'm pretty pumped to get going on this thing. I don't even know how to open it. Hopefully. Oh wait, there we go. Oh, cool. So all the bits I need. Oh, I've got a warranty. Cool. Like warranties. When they don't red flag me. Hopefully these guys don't, but this will be my fitting kit. Pretty pumped to fit this on. So it should sit there in some way, but it'll sit nice and flush. I'm actually pretty pumped to put that on. I will do it and put this away, give that bench a clean. I've also removed a bunch of gas bottles and stuff that I used to have here, and I'm going to be able to put the kids' bikes under there because it's been bugging me. Overall, just a big clean up today while Russ is sort of going at this hose thing. Getting all the S13 dash stuff together because one of you guys wanted to buy it all, so I'm getting all that together now, and yeah, I don't know, I'll keep doing stuff. Alright, so I'm about to get going on this case here. I do have instructions. I am going to actually read them better anyway. About to get started. God damn Ford decide they want to be fancy and put Torx bits on everything. I was literally at Bunnings only the other day thinking to myself, really need to buy some Torx bits, but they were like $50 and I'm too much of a tight ass and I didn't buy them. You don't have Torx bits with you, do you? Nah, Russ doesn't. And Rob, my neighbour, isn't home because he would, definitely. He has everything. Just double check. Let me see some of my other neighbours. The old fella across the road, he might have some Torx bits. He used to work for Toyota all his life, so go try him. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go to Bunnings. That's just annoying.
We have to go out anyway.
Oh, we do have to go out anyway because we have to pick up a new drive shaft because in a few days' time, we're going on another Rally Bash adventure in Russ's Subaru this time. And she's going to be a fair bit of shenanigans going down with a bunch of well-known YouTubers and internet celebrities. So hope you guys are looking forward to that vlog because that is going to be a laugh and a half, and yeah, I can't wait. But we're going to fix up Russ's little Subaru and take that out there because I obviously killed my Rally Bash Falcon last time and I really don't have time or the patience to look for another Falcon or something to go rally bashing right now when we know Russ's Subaru just needs a CV and it'll run sick, and we'll go ahead and use that. Look at Russ, look at these things he's got. So he bought these big mamas especially for the job. Well, especially for doing hose stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely all coming. It's amazing how, like, as soon as you start adding a couple things, it all starts to all of a sudden look far more done. So should start up tomorrow? Sure. Just need some wiring and a couple more hoses, but we've obviously got a feed line to the surge tank now. And what you're messing with up the front here is the fuel pressure reg. So from what, the rails to the fuel pressure reg?
Rails to reg.
Yeah, rails to reg and all that sort of jazz. So he's mucking around with that. Zoo fittings seem to be going together really nice. So that's a positive. Can't thank the guys at Zoo enough for coming on board with this build. I'm really, like, honestly, it's just good to work with good fittings, and you know, the price is right, and yeah, no, I'm just pumped on it. So weird not driving my own car. I've never been in the passenger side of the JZX90. I don't like how high the stock seats sit. Tiana got in here and she's like, the seat's so much lower. I'm like, no, it's not even that bad, sort of thing. And she struggles to see over the dash. But now I'm like realizing that yeah, you definitely sit high in the stock seats. The bride sits like nice and low.
It's nice and comfy.
It's comfy, eh? How do you, have I done okay?
Yeah, it's good.
It's nice and quiet inside now.
You've done well.
Well, Russ did the original manual conversion on it for me down at Kevin Bell Mechanical. So, but we didn't obviously have the remainder of the pieces to finish the job. Obviously got that done now, so Russ has got to experience it pre-sorted, and now with it sorted, it's definitely a much nicer place to be inside here. The aircon cranking on a hot day. Alright guys, down here at the track, Danny has been down here doing an absolute amazing job. Fixed up all the dirt area here, filled in all of the Nico drop because it was like pretty stuffed. It was a deep hole from people dirt dropping all the time. So I filled that in. So thank you so much to Danny from Danny's Sexcavations. That's actually what he called his company. What a legend. So yeah, all set up. Apparently there's a speedway event on this weekend, so we have to get ready for that. And there's like 1,000 D-lams. Somebody's left a bumper here. God, I wish people would stop. Oh no, I think that's Chong's bumper.
Yeah.
People keep leaving bumpers here at the track. So at least that one's an AU bumper. I might steal it and put it on my AU.
Down. Job done. I did it. I did it. See? Fingers are all still here.
Alright, so that is how well things are going. We're on the CCs now, but I have me swing box. What's the swing case it's called? Look at this. What a beauty. It's lockable. Pretty happy with that, but all my straps are in there. This little thing pulls out. Absolutely unreal. Really stoked on it. Boom, locks up. So when I do jumps now, Ford Australia, if you're watching this, I would never jump a car. Jumping is bad. Do not jump a Raptor, dickheads. But now when I do a jump, which I wouldn't do, but if I did do a jump, things won't fly up and then land and create little dents like that one right there. So I'm pumped on that. So now I have no more straps and crap flying around in my bed. So my battery just went flat, so I'm gonna make this look seamless. Russ has been absolutely killing the game over here at the S13. He's got a lot of the stuff already run. Lines here, lines there. These Zoo fittings look so good. Got to thank Rob, neighbour Rob. Helps out the hole saw because I was missing parts of mine. Starting to run the lines through into the bulkhead here. Lines are starting to be run into the back. We're about to do more holes. Fuel lines are run. Some of the fuel lines a run across to the fuel surge tank. We've got the fuel pump positioning for the pump to surge tank, and then we're running the line down through. We are running in cab with a fuel line. However, there's no joins at all in the cab, and I'm confident enough with that. So all of the joins are outside of the cab, and the cab is sealed off with everything else, so that is a legitimate way to do it. Our fuel reg mounted here on the firewall as well. Russ is doing, so we're doing a return fuel system, a parallel return fuel system. Is that right?
Yes.
So parallel refueling system means instead of the fuel running in one rail and down the other rail and out, it's actually feeding both rails and then joining back into a single one and returning. So the best way to get good fuel pressure across all cylinders, which is obviously important to stop engines from doing a blow up, which is very, very important, especially with the price of pretty much every engine these days. So yeah, this is definitely going to be a better way to do it, because obviously if you ran, especially with an engine that's using as much fuel as this thing uses, if you were to do a return system that went through, by the time you got to the 8th cylinder, there's every chance there'd be no fuel left for the 8th cylinder. So yeah, he is absolutely killing it on that. Took me a little while to get this case done, just because I didn't realize I had to cut out a bunch of the bed liner, but I got it all sorted. Pretty bloody happy with it, hey. Like, obviously I've got some stuff that I just have to take back down to the track this afternoon, but once I take that back, like, it's just going to make the bed so clean now. I'm probably going to get another one for the other side. I'm just really happy with how it's how it works. You know what I mean? It's a good system. I think I'd prefer it sat a little bit closer so it didn't take up as much bed space, but other than that, really pumped on it. And these are for putting your drinks in, so I don't know, I'm gonna get another one on the other side, I think, and put all my recovery gear in it. And yeah, I don't know, I'm happy with that. Had a call from Ford today. They're going to take my car on Tuesday, which will be like the day after you watch this vlog, to get the transfer case done finally. So there'll be some Raptor forward driving videos again in the near future. I still haven't done anything on the Baraptor front. Honestly, I've just been very, very, very stressed with the track situation. Like, even though it's starting to look more positive, there's still a lot of silly hoops that the council are trying to make us jump through. That don't really make any sense. Like, we had OH&S through the park not too long ago, and rectified any issues that they asked us to rectify, which was the only issue they had was tagging our extension leads. But then the council are asking us to have a Sparky come through the entire place to check if it's safe, a fire warden or something along those lines to come through and tell us how many people we're allowed to have there, and just like, yeah, just stuff that's crazy considering the venue's been running faultlessly for 15 years, and now they want to get involved. So it is frustrating, but we'll keep positive, keep pushing through it, guys. Again, if anyone's got any stickers and they want to add to this, send them through. We've already got the Burnouts Unlimited guys, Old Guy Racing, Drift Matsuri, what are they, Sunny something, I forget, Backyard Built, Aussie Falcons, Gutter to Gutter. So yeah, if you want to add to this, definitely send us through. PO boxes in the description. We're going to keep going on this S13 until, well, into the night. It's going to be good. You know, the more of this we can get done, the better. And you know, obviously once all this side of it's done, it's off to wiring. So I'm very excited. Russ is clocked off for the night.
Same.
Clocked off. So
I already did overtime.
I'm not doing any overtime today.
You're clocked off 24/7. Why aren't you running one of our ones?
Dirty, ask your dad.
Yeah, what about you? And I've got the old Drifting Essential. Get them in the store, guys. Check them out. But we're going to have something to eat and then I'll show you all over what Russ has done so far. Pretty pumped. Yeah? Hey, what are you doing?
I'm ragging on the 90 on your Instagram.
So, for those of you that don't know, my wife hasn't followed me on Instagram forever, and she literally just started to follow me now.
because I don't follow people or pages, only 17 because I have a weird number thing. And I decided to unfollow Notchbacks only today because they haven't posted since 2019. So I thought it was time to unfollow. Yeah.
So,
I like.
so my wife has finally followed me on Instagram, which I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not.
Wheels and Bozo cars.
Yeah. She's very simple like that.
And Travis Barker.
Russ is about to go. We'll go over what he's done so far. Let Russ sort of explain.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm too tired.
quiet little.
Fuck you.
There is Russ.
Alright.
I do the stuff.
Yeah, make thing go.
Oh, so is that one in? Oh, that one is on. Yeah, sick. So we've got all of the radiator system done bar one pipe,
2 pipes. This
bar
one
2 pipes.
And that one.
All right, cool. So I'll go through it since
I'm too tired.
you're too tired. But essentially, from what we had earlier, I showed you the front, obviously, with the radiator pipes. I'm mostly sorted in the front. Got the new one going over here. That's a hot pipe. No, that'll be a cold pipe.
That's hot.
That's
out
hot. I thought that was a cold one.
No, that's out of the motor.
Okay, that's a hot pipe. So that's a hot pipe. Cold pipe this way goes into a swirl pot, which has its own recovery tank, which will then go through into here. We just haven't hooked that up yet, but it's right there, ready to be hooked up. This one also is ready to be hooked up to these 2 pipes here, come through into a bulkhead. Then off the bulkhead, this pipe here, is that meant to be a 90 to go and along the, you're going to go around, are you?
Yeah, I want to go around. I don't want to go over.
Okay, so the hot pipe or cold? Hot.
Top is hot.
Top's hot, so the hot pipe is going to go across and into another swirl pot, which is then going to go into the radiator. Coming through it'll go through the radiator, come out the radiator colder, obviously. Cold is better for the water pump itself. Come out of the water pump, back through. We've cut a hole through here. I need to add some
Put a grommet in it.
and comes back through. So that essentially is the cooling for the S13. We also are running, what would you call this?
It's just
Like
a bleed.
a bleed, yeah. Essentially a bleed. So we're running a bleed from here to over here to basically act as a swirl pot and bleed the top of the radiator up, as well as keep air out of the whole system in general. The idea is basically keep air out, and we're also going to have a large recovery tank probably down in here off of this. So there should be roughly 10 litres of recovery water in the car. So I'll essentially be able to spew water out, get it really hot, spew water out, and the car will recover and not get water in the system. Yeah, that's the idea anyway. We are going to control the electric water pump via the Link ECU. So that'll all be wired to the ECU and be able to be controlled in multitude of ways, right, Russ?
Yeah, so it's pulse width modulated, so we can not switch it on until it gets to... Well, we use that as a thermostat.
Yeah.
Not switch it on until it gets to X amount of degrees, and then speed it up until we get to a point where we're happy it's full time.
Yeah. Then we've got the AI... What would they call it? Like internally...
That's
fuel
just
pump.
a surge tank.
Surge tank, yeah. But fuel pumps will obviously go inside this. So the line out of the fuel cell down to the fuel pump into the fuel cell surge tank, and then out of the surge tank. So this is the exit, or
We haven't done that one.
oh, you haven't connected that one yet.
That's our fuel feed for the rails, and this is the fuel return for the rails, and this is just the lift and recover from the surge.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And that comes down through the quarter, Then again, the only join is back there. It runs straight through with no joins inside the cab to the fuel reg.
Yes.
So it runs to the fuel reg and then splits into 2 lines at the fuel reg. Is that right?
No, so you're talking feed. That
Oh.
will come up into here, split into 2 lines under here. Feed both rails from the front to the back, and both rails have their own port on the fuel rack.
So what that was in loud talk is the fuel will run straight into the rails, basically forcing nice pressure into the rails independently to make sure both rails get really good pressure. Again, we're not running a looped system, we're running a, what would you call it? Parallel fuel system. And then both returning back into the thing.
Fuel reg.
The fuel reg. That's what I said. Yep.
Yeah.
I know what I'm talking about. Other than that, did we work out, are we going to go braid on the wastegate?
I can do that. I just need to figure out port fittings.
Yeah. So I think we're going to go... So we did have an issue with this car where we did have a boost spike which was related to the line on the gate melting, and it had a little free boost moment which I blew apart a diff and a shaft all in one go. So the car sort of had maybe a big hit of horsepower and blew the shit out of the back end. We're not exactly sure. But it definitely blew the crap out of the back end. So it may have had like a little, 1,000 horsepower spike for a second there. We're not exactly sure on the data that we got back from it, but had a little moment where it just blew the back end to pieces. So that should hopefully not blow the back end apart anymore, because we're going to 300ZX shafts, which are exactly the same as GTR shafts. So we're putting in a lot of work in the back end of this car as well to hopefully stop any of those issues. Other than that, we need to do the steam ports back into the swirl and recovery tanks here. And we need to do the air stuff. What's that called? The air things we're looking at from under the...
So we've got to get our MAP reference, manifold pressure reference. We've got to get our boost reference and the reference for the blow-off valve.
Yeah. And then we've got all our... Oh, they're on the table over there. So what are we running? We're running Bosch twin... What are they?
They're a Bosch motorsport sensor, fluid and temperature pressure. Fluid, pressure and temperature in one sensor.
Yeah, cool. So we're running 3 of them. What's one for fuel, one for oil, one for water?
Yep.
So essentially getting rid of having 6 sensors, only having 3, which is really rad. I'm pretty pumped on that because, yeah, that definitely makes more sense to me. I didn't even know they existed. Russ has sent me some links and said, order these. So I did. And here we are. Other things moving forward with the S13. The dash that I had for the car is all out here, ready to sell. I'm going to be selling that off. And where's Tiana? She's not listening to us though.
I'm getting to where's the gold poking machine.
Oh damn it, she's listening. Fuck.
I have selected.
We're getting the dash. I don't care. I've had enough CC. I'm going to go order the dash now.
Stop whispering about me.
I'm not whispering about you. So yeah, we should have the quarter panels back soon. I really need to pull the trigger on a colour. I'm almost tempted to somewhat go back to my roots where the whole of its car was green. Tempted to go with a dark metallic green that's almost black but a little bit of green. I don't know. I haven't made a full decision yet. I really need to, but we are definitely going to be getting things painted soon, and I am pretty bloody excited about it to get colour on this thing because, yeah, it's going to be amazing. So,
How are we going?
I just told the camera. Were you listening?
No. Do I have
Anyway, I'll tell you in a sec. So yeah, I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. Thank you so much for watching today. We were literally flat out all day on this, but now we're flat out on some CC. So yeah, stoked on the thing in the back of the Raptor swing case. I'm pretty happy with that. I think I'm going to order another one for the other side. What are you doing? So I'm going to order another one for the other side, and yeah, got to order a dash. You going to order the dash?
I'm not
Any
gonna lie.
tidied up a bit?
Yeah. Oh, and I did a massive tidy up, so I'm pretty pumped on how... Check this out. Check my garage area out, guys.
Daddy, I found this thing on the floor. I found this thing on the floor.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
The
But
bolt.
definitely pumped on the whole shed area at the moment. Cannot wait to get a hoist in. It is going to change the game once I get hoists in here. I want to get more lighting as well, but we'll get onto that as soon as we can. But yeah, need you guys to smash the store, lukefink.com, check it out, grab some of the new stuff, especially the Keep Positive stuff. I'm beyond pumped on the Keep Positive stuff, and then the new Club Outrun stuff as well. Check it out. I think there's a little bit of time left to order, where we're chucking in a bunch of stickers with orders, so check that out. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out, stay positive, and I'll see you in tomorrow's vlog. Is it? What did I say?
You said keep positive. It's actually stay positive. Get it right.
Sick.